Hello, ladies and gentlemen. I'm MJ Rivers, and today we are looking at Highlander the Duel, which is a game that came out in 2016. It's still being released today through Alliance Games and will be available on my website as well. This is my copy of the game. This is a two-player game, which most duels should be, and it takes about 15 minutes to learn. Designed by Studio Canal, and I've never even opened this. As you can see, I've done very little reading on the game. I love the box. I just love the artwork. Let me see if I can. I love the the attention to detail on the Highlander name. Looks just like a little bit like the animated thing, animated show that was out there. Let's open it up and see what we got, people. Take a look at the rest of this. Readjusted my camera while you guys were away. If you don't know what Highlander is, it was based on a very good movie that came out, I believe, in 1986 about Connor MacLeod and him being immortal, and the only way to kill him was to cut off his head. And now we get to cut off people's heads in this game, or at least the Kurgans, because it is called the Duel. Right inside we have a nice little rule book. Very thin, so I'm assuming it's very simple to learn. Probably some damage tokens. And 3 different miniatures, 2 of which are... one is Connor, of course, that's him, Connor MacLeod. And the other one is the Kurgan. This one is the MacLeod sword. We're going to take these out and look at those a little better. This is the duel cards, the cards you use for dueling. Let's take a look at these miniatures, shall we? Well, the miniatures are very nice weight to them. They feel just like D&D miniatures from WizKids. Very nice detailing on his face and the hair flowing. The Kurgan being the badass. Looks like he was taken right out of the movie. And, whoops. The MacLeod sword stuck in something. You can almost read the MacLeod name on the pommel. Or whatever. Where is my camera? It's right there. And with that in mind, I'm going to take my Canon camera now and get some good close-up pictures to add at the end of this video. And now that I have it open, we're going to do a part 2 where I've read the rule book and I'm going to show you how it plays. Okay, instead of going and showing you how to play the game, I'm just going to go over the anatomy of the cards real quickly. I want to first say I love the artwork. It's very comic book inspired. I'm assuming they could not get the rights to the actual people who played them in the movies, so they got them as close as looking. I mean, the Kurgan was played by oh god, what was his name? Well, Connor MacLeod was played by Christopher Lambert. The Kurgan was played by Clancy Brown. That's right, Clancy Brown. And let's start with each card has these little symbols up top. These are your attack symbols. And basically, when you play your attack, your opponent will play from the bottom, and that will be their defense. So hopefully, if you play a card, they match. That's the basis of the game, from what I've read. Each card has a little different abilities. There seems to be only like 6 or 7 different cards. So, like I said, this card is the offense marker. Whoever has this is the character that's going in offense. These are damage tokens, like I said in the first part of the video. And here you have, with their characters, let me take these off of here. You have their ability cards. Now, apparently, when they have so much damage, their abilities change. Such as Connor McLeod. If you're the defensive player and you block, deal 1 damage to your opponent. If you have more than 9 damage, your ability number 2 takes place. And is if you're the offensive player and you strike with a card with 1 attack position, deal 1 damage to the opponent. I don't know what that means. The rule book is a little confusing because there are a couple of spelling errors. For instance, when it tells you to draw from the combat deck, it actually says take a card that's face up. I think they meant face down because the deck says during the setup, place the deck face down. I know small things like that irritate me, but I mean, so far, I love it that it's Highlander. I love that the miniatures are included, which honestly, the miniatures don't seem to do anything for the game other than look really cool. Hopefully, there'll be more expansions, even though this game came out in 2016 and has not been anything new since then. So this may be a one-shot game, but for a 15-minute quick kill game, it seems worth it to me for the $20 they're asking. Well, like I said, if you want to check it out, I mean, I'm doing an honest review here. Like I said, I've not played it yet. I'm going to wait till I have someone to play it with, and then I will tell you what I think. If you want to see a gameplay and want to hear my my thoughts on it, leave a comment on the video. Let me know. I'm doing this for my own fun. I'm not monetizing my videos. I don't care about that. I'm just having fun. And hopefully you're having fun and learning new games. Because that's the whole point. Play more games. I'm MJ Rivers, and this has been Highlander the Duel.